Okay, this is Ringwalk Media. We're over in Leeds. We're at the Josh Warrington fight. It's over and done with, and unfortunately Josh has just been defeated. We managed to catch up with intercontinental champion Lauren Parker. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Do you know what? That's amazing. It's a long time coming, and the fact that I can finally say that now, it's just amazing. You know, you work hard for it, and it all paid off.
Before we talk about that, what about tonight? It's been a few shocks tonight.
Exactly. I mean, I am so pleased with Ebanie, obviously. Fantastic. That was my main thing. She's my best mate. But obviously we had the football, not great. And then Josh just now, which was really unfortunate. But these things happen, you know. But for me personally, I come here for my best pal, and she just got what she wanted. And yeah, it's a good night.
Well, listen, she's been good fun, but she's also been very professional this week. And this was probably her best fight by far.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. I think every single time she fights, she steps up. You know, even from her last one, you could really see the improvements within the fight. She was working off the jab really well. The fight did get a little bit messy at times, but I felt like she was really letting her hands go well. You know, she was defending after she'd thrown her shots, making Shannon miss a lot, and the better work come from Ebanie. And you could really see the improvements in her strength as well. She's always been tenacious, but I just think it showed what a true champion she really is.
I tell you what, you just touched on something there. She looked the strongest she's ever looked.
Without a doubt. I mean, I've shared many rounds with Ebanie, to be fair, and I've always said she's one of the hardest hitters. The way she comes forward, you know, she doesn't take her foot off the gas. Yeah, she's a tough cookie.
Not that people don't take her seriously, but you know, she's got a very big media presence, and I think now she's kind of come of age. It's about time that people actually took her as a real contender for more titles.
Exactly. You know, she stands for be real, be you. You know, that is her saying, and it's so true. She gets up there. She's come from a bodybuilding background. It's what she loves to do. People get on the scales, they undress. She likes to undress and wear nice lingerie. Why not, you know? And but I think now after that performance tonight, people are really going to start respecting her and realise that she can really fight, and she's not just someone who stands there looking nice, you know?
And also, first fight out, Rhiannon Dixon. Good 8 rounds, points win. She looked very, very good.
Yeah. If I'm totally honest, I didn't catch Rhiannon. I didn't, unfortunately. The timings of the event changed, didn't they? So.
It was a long day, but she had a very good outing, 8 good rounds, and Anthony Croller's done some very good work with her.
Well, she's 7-0 now, right?
6, I think.
7-0. You know, so she's going in the right direction. I think she's got a great future ahead of her, and let's hope that things continue. So
great futures. Come on. What's next for you now you're a champion?
Yeah, I think, well, I spoke to my manager. He'd love me doing another 10-round fight, whether that be for a Commonwealth, European, whether I need to defend my current belt, I'm not entirely sure. But once we do that, get another win, by the end of 2023, we'd love to be going for world titles. So
I like that sound of that. Yeah. And listen, let's bring your sister into it. Yes. Listen, you've seen her career from obviously the beginning. How much better has she got in the last year? Because we've seen a massive improvement.
Oh, absolutely. She's really improved, and I just think now that she's getting the platform to be able to do things, it's given her like the strength to go forwards, really, and believing in herself, which is what you really do need to do, and she's doing that. Her strength and conditioning has really improved, and therefore taking that into the ring when she did the knockdown, knocked the girl down, and then winning her title fight. So yeah, she's improved because she's got the belief.
Now listen, we told a little fib there. You are actually mum, even though we get mistaken for sister. What's it like as a mum seeing your daughter in that ring when she steps over that line?
So in the early days, I used to feel absolutely sick. I was just, on nerves the whole time. But as it's gone on, because I believe in her and I know she's got the strength to do it, obviously, you know, they can get hurt in the ring, so you need to be really careful. And nobody wants that, because one horrible hit to the head, that could be, bad for them. But because I know she's got the defence and, she's going to be boxing to protect herself as well, I now watch it to try and enjoy it. And I feel if please God she never loses, but if she did, it would be because it was a better boxer, and then I would be like, well, that's fair enough. But I believe that Lauren takes it so seriously and wants it so much that she lives and dreams it. So therefore, going into the ring, she's got the same passion that Ebanie's got, and I hope her chances come for her.
I'll tell you what, you're not bad at this, are you, this interviewing lot? You were worried about that beforehand.
More often, eh?
Well, listen, it's been a fabulous night of boxing. It's been a very long year, but women's boxing has really, really come to the front now. I don't think you should be calling it women's boxing anymore. It should be boxing. What about the 3-minute rounds? Are you an advocate of the 3-minute rounds or not?
It's a good question. Do you know what? Everybody tells me that 3-minute rounds, they feel that I would deal with it better. And I think if it went to 3-minute rounds, I'd step up and absolutely would deal with it. 2-minute rounds, I'm not bothered either way. I can box 2-minute rounds and I can box 2-minute rounds well. So either or, I'm not really overly fussed, to be fair. Like, I think the 2-minute rounds, it keeps it really exciting. However, the 3-minute rounds, you're going to see more knockouts, that sort of thing. You know, sometimes you're just there, you're about to knock someone out and the bell goes. So I think for those reasons, 3-minute rounds would be good. Listen, whatever it is, it doesn't really bother me. I would always step up to the mark, whatever's put in front of me, whether that's rounds, opponents, whatever, I'm there, you know. So, yeah, whatever it is.
Now listen, we won't bug you too much about opponents and so on, but you've got Raven Chapman in your weight category. She's coming on well, that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, well, Raven is actually a featherweight, so I'm super fly. So she's a featherweight, but we have shared the ring together, we have done some sparring together. She's a good fighter. I watched Raven and Ebanie sparring a fair bit in the lead up to this camp, and she really brought some good work to Ebanie, and Ebanie's adapted. I'd seen some sparring at the beginning and then towards the end of the camp, and how she'd improved was just phenomenal, really. You know, and Raven's got a good background, you know, with working with Team GB at points as well and stuff, and very, very good amateur career, so she's got the experience. So for Ebanie to deal with Raven and perform well in her spars, again, that's really good. But I love Raven. Raven is so good. She's a great person. I've always said that. I said it to her face. And I do think that she's going to be going far too. Said it from day one. Just the way she moves, her style. I think she's incredible. And she's a great person too. And that's what you want in boxing, you know? Like Shannon O'Connell tonight. Seriously, rude. Just, it's so rude. Like the way she's like been this week, it's just disgusting in my eyes. I think you just don't be like that. Even at the end of the round, you know, she's giving her the middle fingers. I just think leave it out, you know, have a bit of respect for the sport. You've just gone at it. You know, she's just very bitter, but it is what it is, and yeah.
Well, listen, it's been a fabulous, fabulous night of boxing. We're really looking forward to seeing what you do next year, and hopefully your sister will follow us now. Ladies, thank you very much. It's been great to speak to you.
Thank you so much. Have a great Christmas.
And you too.
Merry Christmas to you.
Okay.